Happy New Year!
Happy New Year. So we were going to do a little untraditional New Year's resolution video. I'm not a big fan of regular New Year's New Year's resolutions. I think they kind of put a little too much pressure on things, and they're a little too cliche.
Yeah, and I don't do New Year's resolutions. I do my life in quarters. I will make like goals that I want and then do them in 3 months time period.
I like to do resolutions every day and kind of work on things. I don't like to be like, oh, it's July, I'm going to mail it in the rest of the year. Just wait for 2017.
Well,
I'll be a new person.
It's like people just think that they're just going to change January 1st. Like, I'm going to be different.
New year, new me.
A new year, a new me. I think building habit takes a longer time, so.
It's more sustainable if you build a habit.
One thing we both think is really important before the new year starts is to kind of do, or when the new year starts, is kind of do a reflection on what happened the past year. So we're going to do 3 of our best times and 3 of our worst times. I think we should do like best, then worst, you know? Okay. Best thing, obviously, was we got married March 19th. That's like a huge thing in my life and in my year. We had a bunch of people there, our loved ones. We've said it before. It was people from all walks of our lives. It was a lit wedding, and it was a good wedding, and it got us together. I moved the next day to California, or 2 days after to California, and we went to Fiji on our honeymoon. So I would group all that into one best for the year.
I'm going to have to bogart that and agree with you.
Copycat.
I got married. I don't get married that often.
Copycat.
That was like the last time we'll get to see like all of those people in the same place.
Mm-hmm.
And it was something we were working towards for so long.
Yes, true. You go next with your best.
Took a nice next big step in my career. I think that's big. It's obviously big. Make more money. Learn more things. It's a lot more work, but it's a necessary evil. I feel like every new chapter of your life forces you to reinvent yourself a little bit. It's like a new big promotion or a new getting married. You have to step up and improve yourself, and you have to meet those standards. And then once you become comfortable with that, you have to take the next step. Keep moving on forward.
I'm trying to think of my best.
I think your best thing is my hair.
Well, my second best is that I went back to waxing. I got my degree in accounting, and I was doing accounting, auditing, AR, and now I'm back to waxing what I did in college, and I love it. I love skincare and helping people, and it was such a risk to go back to that, but I'm happy. So I'm kind of seeing where that will take me, but I'm glad I had the courage to do that this year. Should I go next with my third best?
Yeah, because I can't think of anything else.
We look so good in our white. My third...
Not a white guy.
My third best is my hair is growing. I have been growing my hair since I came out the womb. Moving to California was a great thing for my hair because of the moisture in the air. And I've been doing braids, take a rest, braids, you know, and it's really grown. Like, it's probably about to hear my natural hair. So I say that's one of my best. My third best. So what's your third best?
I think my third best is that it was like a collective year of new experiences. We went to our first like WWE show. We went to Fiji. I had my first salary negotiations. I had to quit my first job. Moved in a new place together for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Did my first man bun.
Turn to the side. Nice. Yeah, we did have a lot of firsts. Now for 3 things that were the worst for 2016 was in March, right before our wedding, my grandma died. So that was a huge worst for me. She died March 1st and we got married March 19th. And it's just weird not having her in my life anymore. So that's the worst.
The worst was definitely the day where I was at work and she called me and told me my mom was in the hospital because she had a heart attack. It's probably the worst day of my life, but it turns out she's okay. It's the worst phone call you could ever get. And I never talked to anybody about it, but now it's going on YouTube. So
Yeah, I'm really shocked you said something.
but yeah, she's doing fine now. So.
My next worst would be my red braids. So it was a love and hate relationship. I know it goes from like a really serious worst to like not that serious worst. But those braids were heavy. I had 11 packs of hair in my head. And I love the red color, but it was just way too heavy. So that was a worst. Because I don't really have any other major worst like the first one.
I was upstairs an hour ago when you were at Target and I was trying to shave and my buzzer died. So like now it's all screwed up.
Is that the worst?
That was probably the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
You know what? I don't even think we should do 3 worst because we really haven't had that many worst.
I have a ruptured eardrum.
Oh yeah, we have. Yeah, talk about that.
Well, that's gonna be my third worst because it's not as bad as the freaking buzzer dying.
That's pretty bad. A ruptured eardrum.
So we went to the gun range, as you've seen in the previous video. And stupid old me doesn't know how to put earplugs in, so I kept jamming them in. And it was really windy and dusty that day, so obviously I got some kind of infection. Been to the doctor like 5 times since then.
Over $1,000. And we put drops in his ear every night. So hopefully this gets better.
It's been clogged. I hear it ringing nonstop. It's from someone who's broken like every bone in his body. This is the worst thing ever. So anybody out there who's got weird clogged ear, ruptured eardrum problems, I'm your guy.
I thought of my third worst. Third worst is when my car was not acting right. And we had to get it fixed. The engine was shaking. Having car problems is the worst. I used to have car problems all the time with my first car, Tyra, and it was a disaster. It was actually the worst. So I guess I do have 3 worst.
It's not even that bad. So I guess for our pseudo resolutions for 2017, I just like to think about things that I could get better at. I feel you should do the same.
What are you trying to say?
You got a lot to work on.
So things I want to work on is I am already going to the gym a good amount. So I want to keep that up. My goal is January, start dancing again with the gym. March, start running on the beach once in a while. Or February. Sorry, I skipped a month. And then March, I want to start looking into getting a trainer. Because I really do want to change my body and be more fit and muscular. And then I do want to start journaling and eating healthier. Taking care of my diabetes. I'm working on getting the Dexcom again. And being able to track my blood sugar levels throughout the whole day. And then with the vlogs, you've already noticed that the vlogs are a little different. We want to start being consistent. So what are your things you're working on?
You just stole everything.
No, I just think you're a copycat.
I gotta stop letting you go first. Well, I go to the gym mostly every day, so keep up with that and just get better at it. Take the next steps in my side hustles. It's very easy when you have a time-consuming full-time job to forget about the things that you're pushing for, your big dreams. It's become a little difficult the past few months. Things like this vlog, be more participative. Learn how to build it up better. Do all the technical stuff. Get better at filming. All the little things. Mainly pursuing all your passions. It's the main thing I want to work on. All the side projects. Pushing them to the next level.
So where do you want to travel this year?
Vegas. That's it.
I feel like you always see us in Vegas. We actually have 3 trips planned for Vegas.
We need to move to Vegas. I think it's just...
Gonna happen.
It's our true calling.
Where else do you want to travel?
Dubai and Spain, Australia.
Well, we're moving to Spain in the future at some point.
Well, I'm moving to Vegas. I feel like a lot of people had really bad 2016s because everyone's freaking out about the election, but it's not all bad. We're all going to be fine. It was a great year. We look forward to 2017. We look forward to you guys hopefully liking and subscribing and sharing these videos with all of your friends.
And they'll be better. Well, thanks for watching.